Welcome, everyone. Welcome in to today's Earth Sign live readings. This is going to be for the week of June 6th through June 12th of 2022. So we're looking at Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. So guys, if you're coming in and watching the replay, please make sure to check in the description box. I will put timestamps. You can pick Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, and it will take you where you want to go. So I am going to talk about the astrology just a little bit, just because it's so good. I see everybody coming in. Hello. So Mercury retrograde is over, thank goodness. It doesn't come back until September. I will say to keep an eye out for that Mercury retrograde, just because I feel like this one was really intense. We did have one in January at the beginning of the year, and it didn't seem to be as powerful, or I don't know, as bad, I guess you can say. The second one definitely seemed to have like ramped up. So I would say make sure to watch out for that one that comes, I believe it's September 9th. Eclipse season is also over, so that's wonderful news. Eclipse season is over until the end of the year. There is another lunar eclipse that's coming at the end of the year that I mentioned to the fire signs, November 8th. So if you guys mark your calendars a little ways out, I would definitely circle that date. I do believe that that lunar eclipse will be very powerful, just like the Scorpio full moon lunar eclipse that we experienced recently. Next week, we have the full moon in Sagittarius. So I'm really excited about the full moon in Sagittarius. This is a super moon, guys. And a super moon means that it's closest to the earth, which means that it's going to affect you more. And it's a very, very good moon. I'm not saying any moon is bad, but some moon phases can definitely be a little bit more difficult than other moon phases. And the Sagittarius full moon, I believe they're calling it, ooh, I lost it. I think it's the flower moon. That's not it. But it is a super moon, very powerful moon, but it's going to make you feel very happy, excited, energized type of moon. So instead of like a draining kind of full moon, you're going to feel a lot of excited energy. So I see everyone coming in. Hi, Jenna, you caught one. Hi, Miss L. Caitlin is with us from Facebook. And of course, my honey is here helping today. All right, so let's just go ahead and jump in. Let's timestamp. I did change the cards around just a little bit this week, but it worked out really well for the fire signs. So we're going to try it again for the earth signs. So let's go ahead and do 248 for Taurus. So Taurus, this is going to be for June 6th through June 12th. We are coming up towards the full moon next week, so it's very possible that some of you could be picking up on that full moon energy a little bit early. I always say that some of us, we don't all feel it at the same time, right, guys? Sometimes people feel the energies early, and some people feel that they feel it, when it's happening, like when they're supposed to, and then other people feel like they feel it after it's already said and done. I would definitely say I'm one of the people that feel the energy earlier, but this is the first time, as soon as I said we were going to start Taurus, I felt that full moon energy. So I do feel like it's very possible, Sagittarius, that you're going to be experiencing that full moon energy this week. Now, the full moon isn't actually until the 14th. I believe it is a Tuesday. All right, Taurus, energy for June 6th through June 12th. So we have self-love. Beautiful. Taurus, it says you realize that love of self is necessary to love another. You have virtue. You acknowledge your loving spiritual attributes that encourage others to grow. And you have purpose. Wow, Taurus. You possess the determination and dedication to consciously demonstrate love. Transformation is on the bottom. So I feel like I'm talking to a collective Taurus energy. It's funny because I was talking about the full moon that's coming, right? I feel like this group of Taurus is closing out chapters with that Scorpio moon energy, right? That lunar eclipse energy. It is over. It is done. But remember, I just got done saying that some people feel that energy later. So Taurus, if you've been watching people around you like release and go on to follow their purpose and see things like opening up for them, you might start to think like, I'm ready to do the same, right? So I do feel like a little bit of later energy here. But self-love, self-care is just that. It says that you're going to start taking care of yourself. You're going to fill your cup because you know you can't pour from an empty cup. The virtue card says you're not going to stop loving other people. It just means you're going to start to learn to love them in a different way. And what's going to happen is you're going to start to follow your purpose. So most likely I'm talking to a Taurus that's a big giver, right? Like someone who is always wanting to help someone or give to someone in order to help them in some way, something like that. But you're going to start putting like, I'm even getting like money, like funds. You're going to start to put all of that into yourself. And that is a massive transformation. It says you use the power of love to move through illusion and shift into awareness. So I do feel like it is a little bit of that old energy, like that old, this could have been something like, let's say I'm talking to a Taurus that knew they needed to do this, but was in a little bit of, we were all in denial, right? Like every single sign was, but it's very possible that Taurus held on like the longest. All right, so let's pull from the Heal Yourself reading cards. And let's do the main spread. Sorry, so not right. I hear we're gonna use, I hear we're gonna use the magical times. So I heard it, and then I tried to keep going my way. We all see how well that works. All right, magical times. Let's do the main spread for Taurus. Challenge or obstacle. We have faith. Believe you are not alone. Spirit is right beside you. Ask for guidance and it will come. We also have humor. Laugh at yourself. Lighten your heart. Let nothing steal your happiness. Ooh, Taurus. We have the journey card. Interesting, because we had so much twin energy. I sentenced you to live. I love that, Twitch. But we had so much twin energy in the fire signs yesterday. So I'm wondering if it's going to be the same in the earth signs. But it says journey. Focus on how far you've come, not how far you have to go. You will find help in unexpected places. And then gentleness is on the bottom. Okay, so I feel like Taurus feels like they made a mistake. I feel like there was a fire sign yesterday that was kind of the same. But here's, I only remember this because I remember explaining that there's only one path. Like you can't really make a mistake. If there is a mistake and it causes a delay, which is of course very possible on your path, on your journey, on your soul's path, right? It's a mistake that you needed to make so that you could learn something and be a better person as you get further along your journey, further along your path, right? So I feel like there's a Taurus that's done something, maybe had like some sort of opportunity, and feels like maybe they've made a mistake. I do feel like it's possible. Everything on our channel is about love, guys. Everything. So I do feel like it's going to be a relationship. And the reason why is because this Taurus didn't want to be alone. Challenge or obstacle says, believe you are not alone. So Spirit really wants you to know that there is a strong connection and you could definitely be like on a twin journey. But this gentleness card definitely tells me like, be kind to yourself. I feel like you're being hard on yourself, like saying you made this mistake, you know, type of situation. I see the Leo, the strength card. All right, let's clarify a little bit. Let's look at that faith card. Why is faith in your challenges or obstacle for Taurus? So we have the King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But King of Wands is like someone who knows what they're capable of. Sometimes people say the King of Wands is really, really cocky. I didn't mean to say that. Really overly confident. But I feel like, you know, what's that saying? How's that Kid Rock thing go? Like, You know, it's not cocky if you can back it up type of situation. I feel like you're doubting your own ability, like your own abilities to do something. And the Ten of Coins comes out, and it's like your own abilities to like accomplish things, reach your goals, that type of situation. All right, so the humor card is in the lesson learned, Taurus, and it says that like laugh at yourself, lighten the energy. I feel like you're being too hard on yourself about whatever the situation was. So the Ace of Cups comes out, and it's like really a lot of emotions. Every time I get the Ace of Cups, I picture in my mind like this cup that's just got this like never ending spout of water just pouring into it. And it's always overflowing, right? Like the cup, one cup can't hold all of the emotions. Sorry, guys. The Fool comes out. The Fool says, again, have faith, right? Have faith to take that, you know, the leap of faith. And then the Journey card, this is where I'm interested. So we have the King of Coins, and we have the Two of Cups. So interesting, because the Two of Cups is normally like my soulmate card. And I wouldn't say that. I know that twins and soulmates get confused a lot. One is very much like a spiritual, it's a spiritual connection that teaches you spiritual things, right? And then a soulmate is more like it's still a spiritual connection, but it's not teaching you spiritual things. You grow together, right? In a soulmate relationship, it's more like two people, equal effort. King of Coins is usually someone that you put up on a pedestal. I think I'm talking to a Taurus who is with someone or may have recently left or quit, like, you know, thinking, I don't know, really emotional, thinking about leaving because they thought they were a soulmate and they're realizing like they're not a soulmate. Super interesting because ready, no way, ready, Michelle. Judgment is on the bottom, Taurus. It's your purpose, it's your higher calling. And I always say it's like a massive twin flame clue card for me. So strong twin energy again. All right. I feel like that's a confusion that's been happening for a long time, the difference between soulmates, twin flames, and karmics. And I think people are actually starting to separate and see the like the purpose for all things. I wouldn't say that people understand, like I feel like karmics kind of get a lot of bashing, right? I tend to have a lot of sympathy for like divine masculine energy, and I tend to have a lot of sympathy for karmic energy. I know it's weird, right? But I feel like we're supposed to, for one. But I also have come to like an understanding that there's a purpose, there's a reason. Like I wouldn't be who I am today without my 20-year karmic relationship, right? I think at first we're scared. Like we feel like it makes us weak, you know, that we're in some sort of relationship that's maybe not right for us. But it doesn't. It actually makes us stronger. All right, Taurus, let's do guidance. I am going to use the Sacred Traveler. So we're asking your higher self for guidance. June 6th through June 12th with this situation, you have infinite abundance. I feel like all the fire signs got this. Abundance is pouring into your life. The reason I feel like this is happening is that real calm energy, like I said at the beginning, where like the astrology is showing us that, hey, we've done the work. It's a little bit of a time of like peace and harmony. You have it navigating by the stars, follow your bliss. I feel like Spirit's asking you to, again, pour into your own cup. And I feel like this is going to be a Taurus where, again, I feel like you're constantly trying to help other people or give to other people. This collective Taurus energy is like massive givers. And yeah, so I feel like Spirit's saying like pour into your own cup. And then we have passion and pleasure, savor your life. And it's coming out where you're like spending time with friends, family. I always get like camping with this card. It does show like the little campfire and the people dancing around. It's like an energy of just enjoy yourself, Taurus. I feel like you're being really hard on yourself because you feel you made a mistake. I feel like you could be on a twin journey, and just bless you because you thought it was a soulmate. Hey, but I'm just saying you're learning like the difference between, you know, the different relationships. Breaking trail, a breakthrough is at hand. Absolutely. All right, Taurus, let's do the Moonology oracles, and this is going to help with your thoughts and emotions. I almost said I didn't think you were very emotional this week. I feel like the emotions have ran through and now you're in the action mode. Like this is the week where you start to move and start to do something. You're very close to achieving your goal. Absolutely. Don't let pride get in your way. Yes. And this is the full moon in Leo. I seen that strength card. So you could be dealing with a Leo. The person could be a Leo, have Leo in a strong placement, sun, moon, rising, Venus, Mars, especially if you're on the twin journey, Pluto, any major aspect on their chart. But it's like you don't want people to know that you've made a mistake. The end of a tough cycle approaches, and it's the full moon in Capricorn. Let's do one more. The answers you need are coming. It's the full moon in Gemini, and look, there's that twin energy. All right, Taurus, I'm going to leave it right there. I hope this reading was helpful. If it was, please like, share, comment, subscribe, all those very good things. I'm going to clean up really quickly, and then we will jump to Virgo. Miss L says, karmics, no more, please. I sent you to live. Karmic, definitely. Says, it feels like a personalized reading. I keep trying to tell people we're all in the same boat. If you're drawn to me, you're most likely on a twin journey. And the reason everything feels so similar or so like the 5-star reviews in the Etsy shop, it used to really freak me out. And I kept waiting for the one person that, wasn't going to do it, which it happened. They came, but the 5 stars blows it out of the water. So it doesn't matter. But the reason is just because we're all on this journey and spirit has drawn us together. So yes, we feel like we can understand each other. That's why I always say, like, if you're listening to someone else's reading, and it feels like it's your own or spirit's trying to send a message to you, spirit's trying to send a message to you. So I feel like the twin energy is really strong this week. And I don't know, I did put out the June energy update. I put it out yesterday. So if you guys haven't watched that, please go check that out. But yeah, I'm not really, I know that like the North Node and South Node have a lot to do with twin energy and twin purpose and focus and that type of stuff, right? And right now, I know that the North Node is in Taurus. So that's really interesting, regardless of whether, like where your North Node is. This is like the overall today and right now, right? And then Scorpio is that death and transformation. So like there's a massive collective energy, I would say, like everywhere, that is doing, like there's this massive transformation. I've heard people call it like the Great Awakening. Everybody has like a different name, but I can definitely like see it. Like I can tell. Oh, Miss L says if it's not yours, don't keep it. Oh, Miss L, I'm getting so much better at this. So much better. I love Junior so very much. I do. I love him so much. But remember, I was telling everyone yesterday about his the polycythemia thing, his blood thing. Yeah, like he worked yesterday and he overworked. So he wasn't feeling well when he got home, and I could definitely feel it. Like I was nauseous and out of nowhere. I couldn't figure it out, and then I did really quickly. And it's funny because Junior is the one that taught me to close the lid. Remember I was telling you guys about that? So I just did. And yeah, it didn't take very long. I felt fine. I felt bad for him because now I know what it feels like. And I'm just saying, like, have mercy. But I'm getting a lot better at, like, when I realize it's not mine, to like move away from it. Close that lid. It is, Miss L. We've been going to the doctors and trying to get on top of it, and he's been doing really well. But yesterday, the heat here in Kentucky is insane. It's just crazy. The humidity, it's the humidity. Because I mean, I remember when I lived in Colorado, it would get hot, but not like this. All right, let's timestamp. Let's do Virgo. Let's do 2029 for Virgo. So Virgo, this is going to be for June 6th through June 12th. We are using the power of love. We did talk about the astrology a little bit at the beginning of the video. I do feel like the energy is going to be much calmer, but let's see what comes out for Virgo. June 6th through June 12th. So we have humility. You've developed a loving awareness that you and everyone else are the same, but on different paths. You have action. You have the courage to express the unique loving colors of your soul. And we have gratitude. You fully appreciate the invaluable lessons that life lovingly presents to you. I feel like Virgo is going to apologize to someone. Respect is on the bottom. You value everyone's unique perspective on the path to love. I feel like Virgo was upset that someone else did something different, made a different choice, believed something else than they believed. Maybe Virgo felt like they weren't being respected, something like that. But I definitely feel like peace, harmony, and that's like the astrology is very much pointing towards that. And I feel like that's what comes in for Virgo this week. All right, so let's use magical times again. And let's see, what is the challenge or obstacle for Virgo? We have power. Call upon the elements. Focus your intentions. The greatest dragon is within you. Sorry. We have sanctuary. Embrace the need for solitude. Your inner sanctuary calls you. Renew yourself and thrive. And we have healing. Bless all in need of healing, hope, and love. Spirit, grant us strength and wisdom and guide us to the path of wellness. Then we have love and pilgrimage. Listen to your heart, embrace what makes you happy. There are 1,000,000 reasons to love. Pilgrimage, you're on a journey to your own greatness. Your soul is longing to find the way. Only you can choose your path. So yes, there's definitely been like some disharmony here, right, Virgo? Somebody that maybe didn't agree, wasn't getting along, maybe for a long period of time, and that I feel is like definitely coming to an end. And I feel it's because Virgo's decided to do this massive like spiritual healing work, right? All right, let's clarify a little bit, and let's use the Gilded Tarot. So Virgo, there's something about your power. I'm sorry about my voice today, guys. I swear. Again, the weather. I had this little thing light up on my laptop yesterday that said the pollen was bad here. No way. All right, Virgo, let's see. What is it about your power? Why is it in challenges or obstacles? So the King of Wands, there's that cocky type of energy. I don't know why I keep saying that word. Like overly confident type of energy. But it talks about knowing what you're capable of. And then there's the Six of Wands, and Six of Wands is about a victory. It talks about how this man rides into town and all the people have gathered to like cheer him on for some sort of massive achievement. I feel like this is what you can do, but there's something about the greatest dragon within you that's stopping this. And I think what that is the knowing what you're capable of. I don't think you realize, Virgo, like how powerful you are. And I don't think you realize how capable of doing something you are. It's also very possible that like you don't realize how many people like respect you or admire you. That would be Six of Wands too. Interesting. All right, let's look at sanctuary. Embrace the need for solitude. Okay. Okay. We have the chariot. So that's weird because the chariot's normally about like get going. But it is also rules, regulations. So it is very possible that you're learning. I always get like there's no gray area with the chariot, right? It's like you have to pick one or the other. And then we have the world. It's almost like if you can follow the rules, you can close this old thing out and open up something new. And then the healing card, we have the Four of Cups and the Page of Wands. And I want to say it would have came out this way. So Page of Wands, very much like baby steps. Take action, but small action. And Four of Cups is very much something that you used to block out, you're going to start to see. It's usually a new opportunity that spirit is giving you, because you see how like this imaginary, like floaty hand is just coming down. And he's got this book open. That's what I love about the Gilded Tarot, because many times the Four of Cups has just got his arms crossed and he's like, I don't want that cup. I don't even see that cup. But he not only sees it, but he's trying to learn something about it. It's almost like he's trying to learn how to heal or gain wisdom, ascend, something like that, in order to receive this new offer, right? On the bottom, Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups is about divine wishes being granted. I feel like Virgo's kind of been in some sort of disagreement with someone. And I feel like this week you just close it out. It's very possible that spirit offers some sort of like opportunity to heal the situation with baby steps with whoever this person is. All right, let's do guidance. So we're using the Secret Traveler. So we're asking your higher self, Virgo, guidance for June 6th through June 12th. So we have a breaking trail again. That came out just a minute ago, bottom of the deck for Taurus, and it says a breakthrough is at hand. So I do feel like the earth signs, you know how we always say like Capricorn is the goat. Taurus is the grounded, right? Calm. Virgo is the like family oriented, take care of person, right? And they're very hard working. The earth signs are all very, very hard working. I would say Virgo and Taurus have those goat-like characteristics, right? I always say Capricorn, of course, is the real goat. I feel like you guys are all, the earth signs are going to have some sort of massive breakthrough as we close out. Like I said, I know we're still kind of feeling that lunar eclipse energy. It's not that you're still doing whatever was needed in that period. You've already done it. It was the grieving, the remains of what you felt after you closed it out, right? First light also comes out and it says beginning a new cycle. I definitely see that. And distant thunder, clear the air. So I do feel like that's what's going to happen. I feel like you've been in some sort of disagreement with somebody, Virgo, and it's like it finally heals. It finally comes to an end. Embrace enthusiasm is at the bottom. Shout to the heavens with happiness. I feel like you do shout to the heavens with happiness, because I feel like this has been going on for quite some time, Virgo, and it's like you're ready for it to come to an end. Be bold and make the first move came out. And I want to say, if that's you, start with something small, baby step, maybe just a small apology. Nothing will come of this. You're overthinking something. Emotions are running high. I do feel like you're emotional, but I feel like it's because it's not necessarily like crying emotions. It's not like full moon emotions or nothing like that. It's more of a fear. There's fear. On the bottom, hold your vision. All right, Virgo, I'm going to leave it right here. I hope this reading was helpful. If you do make peace with this person, I feel like release the fear. There's no fear. There's no reason to have the fear. Then nothing will come of the situation. Tells me you're the one that's putting the fear in and you're overthinking it. I think it's going to be okay to make peace with this person. And I feel like that's what Spirit's telling you to do. All right, I hope it was helpful. If it was, please like, share, comment, subscribe, all those good things. I'm going to clean up really quickly, guys. And then we have Capricorn last. Bless you. I don't know who sneezed, but somebody sneezed in there. healthcare industry. That's good. And the Aries, yeah. When you guys come in, it's usually one or the other, in case you haven't noticed. And I have Aries and Capricorn in my chart. And then there's more Scorpio and Sagittarius on the counterpart charts. Aries and Capricorn is like bipolar, right? I mean, think about it. Aries is like crazy, go, 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 bust through the walls. And Capricorn is like work, work, work. You know what I'm saying? Just, I don't know. I guess they're busting through walls too, but I don't, in a different way, I guess. I guess I should be glad it's not like Aries and Pisces or something like that. That would be rough. Do all of you guys in here have your birth charts? I feel like you do. Untitled Junior, we need to study his. Like I've done everyone else's. We need to do his. Miss L does. All right, so we are almost ready for Capricorn. Just gonna get a really quick drink. All right, let's timestamp 32:25. All right, I'm timing it again, sorry. 32:30. So Capricorn, this is gonna be for the week of June 6th through June 12th. I did talk about the astrology a little bit at the beginning of the video. I do feel like it's going to be a lot calmer energy. All right, so we're going to use the power of love for the energy of the week. So let's see, Capricorn. What is Capricorn's energy? June 6th through June 12th. I wonder if we're going to pick up on that Capricorn energy we've been picking up on the last couple of weeks. Let's see what comes out. All right, Capricorn, June 6th through June 12th, union. You understand that the love shared with another is amplified and has a ripple effect across the universe. Beautiful. Transformation. You use the power of love to move through illusions and shift into awareness. And look at this. The past. Through the power of love, you release any stagnant situations or energy in order to transform your heart space. Interesting. And then discernment on the bottom. You're developing the skill to distinguish love from fear and truth from illusion. Capricorn has found love. Wow. All right, so unity comes out and just tells me that you understand the meaning of union. You understand that everything's connected. You understand you have to love yourself first in order to send out that ripple effect to everyone else, right? I do feel like this is a Capricorn who's went through some sort of massive transformation. Most likely you weren't loving yourself before. Most likely you weren't taking care of yourself before. It's very possible that you were responsible for taking care of someone else, and that's why you are giving and not putting into yourself. I feel like that's where the transformation is changing, shifting from illusion into awareness. It's like you started to realize that, Capricorn, you can deplete yourself by giving, but what is that? How does that help anyone? You see what I'm trying to say? How's that saying go? Like when you're on the you know, when you're on the airplane, you have to put your oxygen mask on first. The past, I feel like you did a lot of this in the past, and I feel like you're finally just releasing it, allowing it to, that stagnant energy, just allowing it to go. But I feel like the reason that this has happened is because you have found love. When it says you distinguish love from fear, see, this is fear back here, where you were giving to this person or whatever it was, and thinking that you had to do these things and deplete yourself in order to be loved back, right? So you've learned that that's not how, you know, things work, and now you're transforming from that situation. So more like self-care, self-love for yourself. Beautiful. I wonder if Capricorn's taking a break. I feel like Capricorns always, they should take a break. My mom was a Capricorn sun. She was born on Christmas Eve. It's funny because my dad's birthday is on New Year's Eve. So my parents were holiday babies. All right, challenge or obstacle for Capricorn. We have the Strength card. Oh, look at that. Remember I say they're the goat. You have courage. You can endure. Find your center and spiral into your power. You're trying to do something, Capricorn, and Spirit's telling you, one, you have the strength to do it and you have the courage to do it. I think you're going to have to endure. You're going to have to go through something that's going to take a period of time. The humor card coming back out. It also came out for Taurus, and it just says, like, lighten the mood, quit being so hard on yourself, and awareness comes out. Pay attention to the subtleties, look with new signs. There are signs and omens everywhere. So I feel like Spirit is definitely guiding you. Expectations would have been bottom of the deck. Be open for whatever comes next. It might just be the music your heart's been waiting to hear. Interesting. All right, let's see. Let's use some, you know what? I haven't used the my regular Rider Waite in forever. Ooh, yeah. Been a minute. Ooh, I just seen the Two of Cups. That soulmate card. All right, let's look at the Strength card. You have courage, you can endure. What are you trying to endure? So we have the Two of Wands. Two of Wands is about decision making, traveling, and the Emperor. You might be trying to endure an Aries, Capricorn. I'm so sorry. So sorry. Emperor is does represent Aries, but the Emperor is also about taking control, being a leader, that type of situation. So I feel like you need to make some sort of choice to lead your own path. I don't feel like this is, it could definitely be, Capricorn, that you are some type of leader, especially if you're drawn to this collective tribe. Absolutely. But I feel like it's more about someone that needs to, like, take more control about their decisions. You know what I mean? Especially if you're like indecisive is kind of what I'm getting. I know the Two of Wands can definitely be about traveling. And I just want to say the Two of Wands for me for the longest time was about expectations. So there could be something about expectations with an Aries, absolutely. But I feel like Spirit's saying, like, you need to step up and you need to take control of your situation. So the humor card where Spirit's saying, like, lighten the energy, like, don't be so hard on yourself. You have the Ace of Pentacles. So I do feel like, Capricorn, you could be at the end again, kind of like Taurus, closing out some cycle, which most of us already kind of moved through. So again, it's kind of like the slower energy, right? So I just want to say too, with Capricorn, I always get, I know it's the goat, but I always get to, like, the rabbit in the hare, right? Like, the rabbit takes off, you know, or what is it? it's a turtle, right? The turtle, sorry. But the rabbit takes off and the turtle's like, you know, I'm going to take my time and I'm going to get there eventually. But I'm not going to like tuck her out and get tired. And I feel like that's kind of what's happening. Like you're at the end of something that's taken you a really long time and you're ready for like your rewards. You're ready to be able to start something new, and spirit saying like lighten the energy. Don't be so hard on yourself. You've done it, Capricorn. It's coming, but it's very possible that your energy again is slower than like where everyone else might be at this time. Seven of Cups comes out, and Seven of Cups says you're fixing to have choices, but choose carefully. Like because you're so hard on yourself, it's possible that that's affecting like your decision making is kind of what I'm getting. And then awareness, we have the King of Wands again. Be very confident in yourself. Understand what you're capable of. The Strength card says you are capable. You're super strong. You can endure. And the King of Pentacles coming out. So two kings here. Three kings here, right? Nope, it was the Emperor. All right, so King of Pentacles is a protector and a provider. I feel like Spirit's trying to say that you are going to be this protector and provider. Like, be confident that you can do this. Be confident in yourself, Capricorn. You might have been slow about it, but you're going to get there. And as someone who tried to take off is going to tuck her out, and you'll pass them. You see what I'm saying? Four of Swords. Four of Swords. I know that it's like healing and resting and that type of stuff, but I heard redirect your energy. Wow. Redirect your energy. Bring yourself back in from the cold. All right. I love when the cards move. All right, let's see. Guidance. We're asking your higher self, Capricorn. Guidance for June 6th through June 12th for this situation. Narrow pathway, tread thoughtfully. And that's that Seven of Cups, like be cautious. Answering the call, the time is now. And uncovering treasure, I love it. Beneath the surface lies a great bounty. So I did pick that energy up, like something's taking a long time and it's like it's almost here, Capricorn. Staying focused is on the bottom. Hold the course. Absolutely. Capricorn is almost to some sort of massive breakthrough. Remember I said all the earth signs felt like they had, well, two of them got the breakthrough card, but I feel like all of them have definitely been doing some sort of very difficult work that has taken quite some time. And something is definitely coming in. You may have closed out with that eclipse, right? We're past all that energy. So you may have done that, but it's like your rewards could be taking a little bit longer. You could be seeing other people receive their rewards. And Spirit saying you're going to get the best, but you might have to wait a little bit longer. Look at the bigger picture. Yes. Full moon in Sagittarius. Communication is key. New moon in Gemini. There's some twin energy and emotions are running high. I do feel like out of all the earth signs, Capricorn is a little bit more emotional than the other two, only because I feel like the other two are going to start to receive their rewards before Capricorn. But I just want to say, if that's the case, Capricorn, and you're sitting there watching everyone else receive theirs, yours is coming and it's going to be bigger. And when it does, please come back and tell me what it was. All right, I'm going to leave it right there, Capricorn. I hope that was helpful. If it was, please like, share, comment, subscribe, all those very good things. And that's it, guys. That's the earth signs for June 6th through June 12th. So it is that time. I'm going to clean up really quickly. So if anyone is looking for a free reading, some guidance, let me know. Felix and Felicia, hello. So some twin energy, but not super strong with the earth signs. And I feel like it's because the earth signs were more focused on their job, their purpose, what they needed to accomplish. And they did, right? They are free. Yes, Manish. They are always free. We are Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. We do fire signs, earth signs, water signs, air signs. And I always offer free readings at the end. Wow, that's a loaded question right there. All right, we're going to ask the loaded question. Should I wait for my ex or get married? Well, if I was asking for myself, I already know the answer to that. But let's see. Should Manish wait for the ex or should they get married? The X is the spiritual connection. All right, so responsibility. You are aware of the power of your thoughts and the amount of love you express. Ooh, wow. You have joy. You delight in the love of life and bring spirit of fun to all that you do. And evolution, you realize that obstacles are merely lessons on your path to love. That's your answer right there. Do you see it, Manish? You realize that obstacles are merely lessons to your path to love. Responsibility kind of stuck me a little bit. It's very possible that the ex you feel like you have to wait for is some sort of spiritual it's so hard not to use the word. It's just a spiritual connection. You have some sort of bound. You're bound to this person. You're not bound. You're connected. There you go. You're connected to this person in some way. And so you feel the connection. So you feel like you needed to wait for them. And that's why you don't feel that connection with anybody else, right? So you don't feel like you need to wait for anybody else. You probably have more than one ex, but you're waiting for this ex because you have this connection. And I feel like it's not necessarily like responsibility. That's not true. It is. Because if that's the case, then you have some sort of purpose. That person came in to teach you something about your purpose, and you're supposed to be kind of getting on with it. And when you do that, you start to manifest the relationships that you're supposed to have. So I feel like you realize that obstacles are merely lessons on your path to love is going to be your answer in spirit saying like, be open to all things, guys. I never say, I don't want to tell anybody don't wait or wait, but I wouldn't wait. You know what I'm trying to say? Like if spirit brought someone to me, which he did when Junior came in, definitely said, this is going to be the one. And it took me a second, you know what I mean, to be like, okay, because that's not the path I thought I was going to take. But then, of course, I realized that that path I was on was leading me to this person the whole time. So I feel like that's kind of going to be the situation. I hope that was helpful. Yes, guys, please hit the like button. I always forget to say I do appreciate it. It does help me, of course, grow my channel. So if you get a free reading, please hit the like button, share, all those good things. Thank you, Manish. Thank you. All right, guys. I don't know what else I want to talk about. Who else wants to do a reading? I know since there's 6 of you just on YouTube alone. I do want to talk about really quickly. We do have the extended for the twin flame current energy update for June 2022. I called it manifesting together because it's finally what's happening, thank goodness. So we are going to do that extended. The first one, the free video, is on YouTube right now, so if you've missed it, please go back and watch that. This is going to be the extended, where we look at past, present, and future energy, so we can see, other than just our current energy, like what's coming in, what's going to be next. I really want to see what these twins are going to start to manifest. Like, I want to see, like, what's the physical manifestation. I feel like that's kind of the spread I'm going to make for that particular live. That is on June 14th. It is Facebook only, guys. And we did get monetized on Facebook, so through Facebook stars. So we're definitely trying to do some Facebook events that are just for Facebook only. So the link is in the description box. If you haven't followed my Facebook page, please go do so. The live event is $9.99. I do have a coupon, I believe, until the 10th for 50% off. So brings it down to $4.99. So yes, guys, please come join us. I will, of course, be offering free twin flame current energy updates at the end of that collective reading. Miss L says we're in waxing crescent moon. Use it. I didn't look at my thing today. You can tell which moon on here I thought was going to be, like, I bought this, I would say it was sometime in January. Do you guys see the red dot? That was that Scorpio full moon. That was a Scorpio full moon lunar eclipse. I wanted to make sure that, you know, I wasn't going to miss it. Yeah, I didn't do an astrology report on the newsletter thing today just because I just felt like everything was so calm. Everything's easy type of flow. Even if you're going through difficult situations, things are opening up to make them easier. You know what I mean? And that's happening to everybody, like regardless of what type of relationship you're in. So yeah, I just thought it was an easy week, and that's why I wanted to use the power of love. I feel like I hope we're all focused on love this week and come at everything with unconditional love, because it's going to be such an exciting week. The energy that is coming in, that we just had with that new moon, very social type of energy that makes you want to talk to a bunch of people and be around people, as we just kind of got out of that energy where we were kind of going, a little reclusive and withdrawn and doing like shadow work and healing and that type of stuff. So it's nice to like get out, you know what I mean? Break out, see people, do things. And that's very much that this energy is going to carry for the next several moon phases, actually. So yeah, super calm, peaceful, time of like harmony and union. All right, guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. I don't see Facebook. I hope Facebook worked okay today. I thought I'd seen somebody from Facebook earlier. Thank you, Twitch, if you stayed this long. Thank you so much for coming in. I sentenced you to live. I just love that name. Look at this. Love it. So yes, Twitch came in strong today. Look at that. Thank you guys so much. If you haven't followed already, please hit the follow button. We are trying to grow our Twitch community. I seen Caitlin from Facebook at the beginning. So Facebook did really good yesterday. It's very much like an on and off type of situation, isn't it? All right, guys. So don't forget, tomorrow we have the water signs at 2 p.m. Central Time right here. Of course, I will offer free readings after that too. I hope to see all of you guys there. And I'm always, always sending you guys abundant love and light on your journey. Thank you so much for joining me today. Bye, Miss Al.